started this. You can go on the internet now, type in your letter to your child, and it's there the next day. And they deliver the mail. So you can type letter after letter. So I tried to send like a little sentence or two, like every day, every other day. Mm-hmm. It was really cool. So when I shared this with my students, my classes, I'm sorry, there's one woman there. She was a Boy Scout mother. She got her Boy Scouts now, and they moto mail to the soldiers in general. Mm-hmm. Oh. So now, because you can send it to a troop, to a soldier with no name, you can send it to a battalion, you can just send it to soldiers, male, female, doesn't matter. Soldiers can get, and you can send it now to other branches of the service, which is real cool. So now soldiers doesn't, like a pen pal. Soldiers are getting just so many words of encouragement, and I'm just so thankful for that, because some of these guys, like my son, were in areas where, male's just not going to make it. They're out in the middle of nowhere. You got to blend in with the sand dunes. There's no sand mail going there, so it's really nice that technology is just working. When I see people getting angry at the troops, at the war, sometimes some of the things they say really hurts, because they don't realize that the insults that they hurl really affects military moms of these troops that are over there. And when I say troops, I don't mean just men, because there are women who are every bit as courageous as these men are. It's unified in their strength and in their dedication, in their love for the country. And for some of the insults that are hurled out there, it's just so, to me, disgraceful at the way that they handle these insults, that they insult men and women that are dying for them. That's one thing that really breaks my heart, because I know that they have the right to say that, and my child can die for them over here to be so inflammatory. If their child was over there, it would be different. And they never put themselves in that position. When they don't realize that you're a military mother, and I mean that in the terms of like both, that I'm retired and I'm a war mom. I've heard people just say such inflammatory remarks. I wonder, where did that remark coming from? What angers you so much? Is it the fact that there's a war, or that you really know nothing about the sacrifice that these kids are doing? And I've heard other people just in general who are so against the war, but they know nothing about what it represents. I don't want my child over there any more than any other parent does. But that's just the nature of the beast. Somebody's got to do it. And when I hear people say, oh, well, America is just being a bully, that's not it. We're not bullies. Almost every single war that we have been in, we have not asked to step in. There has been invitations from the host country. And a lot of people don't realize that, because it's none of their business. A lot of the integral workings behind what's going on in a war, I really feel are better left off unsaid, because it endangers our children. But when people just, and it's not everybody, and I realize that, but when people insult out of ignorance, and I mean ignorance in the sense of lack of knowledge, not from being stupid, because nobody's stupid. It's a lack of knowledge. I think that's what hurts mothers, and it hurts our people over there, because they're the ones who ultimately suffer the repercussions of the anger, because secrets are let out in ways that are detrimental. And And I think not everything needs to be known. I think there are things some are better off secret, that is just kept within the military. Not because it's vindictive or because it's I'm not sure what the word that I'm searching of, just because they don't want anybody to know. I think it's for the well-being and the protection, both the host country and of our children, whoever it may be. It's real easy to just to get engulfed in the emotions that a lot of the media puts out. And a lot of times the media puts out things that are just so overhyped, your emotions just can run away from you. I don't let myself go there. I have to draw a line in the sand and say, if there was really something to worry about, my son would tell me ahead of time that, Mom, it's dangerous. In fact, the next place that he's going when he goes back, he's already told me it's very dangerous. He's going to be put on probably 3 times as much of the battle that he's already seen. So I am a little more apprehensive this time around. But that being said, I'm a Christian. I believe in Christ. I believe that whatever's going to happen to my son, whether he sacrifices his life or not, he's in God's hands, and I can't worry about it. I can't go there. I know that there's a higher power than me, and I rest my heart in that. Yeah, I get the wave of emotions, but I have to rest ultimately my heart that my child, just like all these other children, are taken care of.
Is that, I would imagine that's a source of strength for you on a daily basis.
Oh, daily. Oh, minutely. Yeah. Is that a word? Minutely? Every minute. It is. It is. And again, some of my classes, there's a lot of women of faith there. We've had prayers together. Women, they lift up, and when I ask for prayers, I don't ask for just my son. I ask for all of them, because they're all innately in the same amount of danger. But I ask for their prayers to be led up for the different, through their churches or through their prayer groups or wherever they're at. I believe in prayer. That's a huge source of strength for me. It has pulled me through a lot. And my son did tell me that every morning he woke up, he asked Jesus to please get him through one more day. Not even the week. Bring him. One more day. He didn't tell me that till after he came home. And I'm glad he didn't. Because I think that would have been a little too emotional for the mom side of me. But I'm glad that he has that source of strength to reach out to.